Today I feel it nice. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. This is a cup of Joe. I didn't recognize you on. Sorry.
Really?
I didn't recognize you on.
Joe, you make me giggle far too much.
This is a cup of Joe. My name is Joel Villafort. Alongside me is Abiyo Jackson.
Good morning.
This is Foodie Fridays.
It is.
Hence my mood.
Exuberance.
Hence my mood.
Need to raise a joyful noise.
Yes, yes. I make you giggle.
You do make me
I
giggle.
thought I was corny. I didn't think
no,
I
a lot of my friends watch the show. They say, you are always laughing on set. I'm like, because Joel is really funny. Exactly. You see? Exactly.
We are not sure to take that.
No, I think we just share the same corny sense of humor.
Right,
You know, we laugh.
Right.
I will be the first to tell you, I'm a cheap laugh.
Yeah.
Very, very cheap laugh.
Me too. Yeah. I laugh at most things.
Maybe that's how we keep our youthful exuberance.
Oh my God.
Maybe. No?
Maybe.
Anyway, we're back at La Cantina. This is our second week at La Cantina. Last week, we introduced you to the star ingredient.
Yes, the Star Ingredient Challenge. Yes, Bryden popped a couple products on Chef Keron Innes of La Cantina. And they'll be popping another one today.
Today?
Yeah.
Yes, I think there's going to be something in the cup in terms of coffee.
It's coffee. I think it's Maxwell House Coffee.
Right, but he doesn't know yet.
But he doesn't know that. Yeah, so don't tell him.
Don't tell him that we said that.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So yes, that's what's going to be happening today. Lots of excitement in the kitchen.
Can we eat before you tell people what's in the cup?
Oh, we need to eat.
Let's
okay,
eat now.
fine, we'll eat.
Let's eat. I'm
Before
hungry.
we get into the cup, let's tell you what we're having for breakfast. Thanks to the fine folk at KISS and KISS Sandwichology.
Yes.
So what are we having?
It's Kiss Milk PBG.
Yes, peanut butter and
Good old peanut butter
and jelly
sandwiches. This, however, is we having it simple, but it's a fancy peanut butter and jelly sandwich that they have prepared, or they are suggesting that you can prepare.
Right.
Because it's peanut butter jelly.
Nonetheless, let's dig in.
Yes.
All right.
I want to make one.
Sure, I'm going to eat the one that Morella made. Thanks, Morella.
I just like the joy of making it, you know?
Really?
Spreading peanut butter.
I always feel like peanut butter never cooperates.
Yeah.
It's a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Anyway, while you make your sandwich...
But look how smooth and nice this one going with, you know, it's a nice smooth peanut butter thing.
It's not bad at all.
But I'm going to try
the grilled version.
The grilled version because that tickles my fancy just a little, because I just like the fact that you can butter outside of butter, putting butter on the outside of it. You know, butter makes everything better.
I know,
as they
it
say.
does.
So I butter with the peanut butter and jelly. Yeah.
All right, so while you make your sandwich
Yeah.
and munch into your sandwich, I'll tell you what's actually inside of our cup today. We're going to be...
Kiss
Sandwichology.
which I'm going to bite into now.
All right. While he bites, I'll talk. We're going to be chatting with two young actors, two young film actors. Recently, a huge movie was shot in TNT called Girlfriends Getaway. I don't know if by now you would have seen it. I haven't gotten the chance to see it just yet, but it is on my to-do list. It looks really exciting. It looks like a good time. It was had by all. So these two young gentlemen are going to be here to talk about the process that was Girlfriends Getaway. We have Kevon Brooke and Russel Wilkinson. I know Kevin in theatre capacity.
Yes. He's a theatre boy, yeah.
That's right. And Russel is a model. So ladies, if you frequent the band launches and stuff,
Right.
Russell's face will ring a bell. So we're going to be chatting with him.
Costumes.
modelly costume, buff guy, kind of cute. Yeah, that's Russell. We're also going to be going into the kitchen and seeing what Chef Innes is going to pull out of his bag of tricks today inside of the Star Ingredient Challenge, as well as we will spend some time with Odin Nero, bartender.
The mixologist.
That's right. He's going to be whipping up something wonderful for a guest or two. And then we bring up the rear with Sabrina's Chutney. Wow, Joel, are you listening to me at all?
No, you know,
Sabrina's Chutney, that's going to be our local artisan inside of Buy Local, Cook Local. So packed show, as usual, inside of our Foodie Friday edition of A Cup of Joe. Okay, he's not listening to me. Thanks, guys. Be sure to stay with us. We get into our Share a Cup with Kevin and Russell right after this.
I'll finish this up with right then. We're coming back, TNT. Stay with us.
Foreign producers and you know, to letting them know, well, Trinidad is the place for this movie, convincing them that Trinidad is the place for this movie. They revamped the script, they amended the script for Trinidad and Tobago. So which is why you would see in the movie, these ladies made the decision to come to Trinidad and Tobago to have their, you know, their vacation. I think that was just great.
So in the
could make some Trini favorites any day with Rani flatbread. You give some tomatoes a roast, cook in oil and seasoning, 5 minutes at most. Give Rani a light toast, fill with choker, and be an epic host.
Now that's a Rani good idea.
One morning, Peter walked out to find every flower that he never stopped to notice, every sunrise that he never watched, every football match he forgot to play with his son, and arrived at a cafe to find every conversation he never had with his father. And it was only then that Peter finally decided to wake up. Wake up to life. Nescafe. Nestle. Good food, good life.
We're the one who's always there to help you all of the way. Systems that work for you as you live life each day. We're the one who makes it easier to. We give personal attention, so make us your selection.
Hey, thanks for staying with us, folks, on this wonderful Foodie Friday here on A Cup of Joe. Sharing a cup this morning with two local actors. They had the privilege of being part of the big hit film that launched this week here in TNT, Girlfriends Getaway. I think starring the likes of Melinda Williams and Terry Vaughan. Local actors were also part of this film, filmed right here in Sweet TNT. I have with me Kevon Brooks and Russel Wilkinson.
Yes.
Russel is a familiar face for those of you who are into the carnival and into the band launches. You're a model, not so?
Yes, that's correct.
Model first, actor second?
Yes, model first.
Model first, actor second.
Yeah.
And on stage, you are a very familiar face, Kevon.
Well, up and coming.
Up and coming actor.
Yeah, familiar face.
Oh, yeah. Guys, first of all, congratulations on making the cut, I suppose.
Thank you.
You all were part of what was, I suppose, a historic film being done right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Tell me about the experience.
Pretty much the experience, it was wonderful. Mm-hmm. I had, well, like you said, meeting these already like well-established actresses and seeing how they work and you being able to work alongside them, not just saying like you're an extra or anything like that, but you're working alongside them and you feeding off of their energy and they also feeding off of yours. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And you creating that chemistry to create something that hopefully that everyone will enjoy on the screen.
Yeah. Kevon, the experience for you?
The experience, it gives you a taste of what is expected internationally. You know, there's a level of professionalism on set. You know, on set, there's no Trini time.
Which probably is a huge thing.
Right? There's no Trini time. Your call time is 6.
Yeah.
You should be there like about quarter to.
Yeah, because if you're not there at 6,
yeah.
camera's rolling.
You know, and it's very disciplining.
Yeah.
You know, it puts in you like, you can't be late. Somebody threw you out.
Yeah.
If you know, as Russell said, working alongside them, it was great because, you know, sometimes you might think, oh, these people, their career is already so far gone and they are doing this thing. And so but you get on set with them and it's a comfortable environment. It's as though you're working with your neighbor, you're working with the girl next door, you're working with another Trini person in terms of these 4 girls. You know, the interaction with them, the meshing, the everything. It was great. And you know, it gives our local actors something to look forward to. You know, it also a kind of lends to being humble, because not because you've gone places or you're doing certain things mean it puts you in a position to be a particular way. You know, you just be yourself. And I honestly believe that what we got from these ladies was just them being themselves.
How many local actors got to experience were actually part of the film?
There's a lot.
A lot.
There were a lot of cameos.
I would take the liberty to say that apart from the girls, everybody else
were local actors.
Local.
Serious.
You know, I stand to be corrected, but I think beyond the
so it was that
the-
much. It was okay. So everybody got a little experience, I suppose.
Yes, too much.
All right. Tell me about the fact that this film was done here in Trinidad and Tobago. Give me areas where was it? Because I didn't get the opportunity to actually see it yet. But where was it filmed?
I would jump out and say it was filmed in Trinidad and Tobago. Because you might see somewhere that I don't know, I haven't been.
Right.
And all of us, we're going to see somewhere we know. Maracas, Chaguaramas. This is a Trinidad and Tobago film. And the good or funny thing about this is that the script was written for the Bahamas.
Okay.
Initially. But in terms of links made through Lisa Wickham and the director of the film and some of the foreign producers. And, you know, to let them know, well, Trinidad is the place for this movie, convincing them that Trinidad is the place for this movie. They revamped the script, they amended the script for Trinidad and Tobago. So, which is why you would see in the movie, these ladies made the decision to come to Trinidad and Tobago to have their vacation. I think that was just great.
So in the film, our country is named in the film.
Yes, yes it is.
Because the girls are coming to Trinidad for vacation. So it's not just a matter of it being filmed here and just spots that they say Maracas that nobody probably will have a clue of internationally. But it was really marketed as coming to Trinidad.
Yes, it was.
Nice. That's excellent. Sorry, and make me really know feel to go and see it. When looking at the opportunity, guys, let me start with you, because Russel, you have not done mainstream acting, really, have you?
No. This is actually my first time being in something.
That was huge. This huge for you.
Yes.
What are you looking to get out of it, if anything at all, or are you looking to continue along these lines?
Well, of course, pretty much more mainstream acting. Acting has always been a passion of mine.
Right.
Of course, well, the modeling had presented, it was pretty much the opportunity. It came, it presented itself, and I took that opportunity. But really and truly, it's almost like a stepping stone for me, because it's pretty much almost like the same circles in the same field of entertainment, and networking is also a big part of the modeling. So pretty much when you do a show, or if you do an ad or a campaign or whatnot, you network, you market yourself, and you never know who is looking at you, who would be like, you know, hey, he's good to work with. I like his professionalism and whatnot. Let's try him. Let's see how he does in the big screen or on a sitcom or something like that. But I definitely would like to pursue and continue along the acting field.
And you've done stage, Kevon. You've done theatre in Trinidad and Tobago. Let me say I enjoyed Medea, the role that you played with Medea. I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
But you've done stage.
I have.
And making that transition. And you also did the Jamaican movie that was also done here. Was
Yes.
Home Away?
Home Again.
Home Again, right. You also did
Yes.
a little cameo in that as well. Tell me about that transition that from stage to the big screen for you.
Actually, it's the reverse because what I wanted to do first was film.
Are you serious?
You know,
Okay.
what my interest is film, and not having the opportunity to do much film here when I started, and I made the decision going to be an actor. Why not do stage? You know, I get to keep myself busy, practice my craft, and learn from the who's who
Yeah.
locally. You know, as the Jamaicans would say, just to borrow from doing Home Again, dance yard before you dance abroad.
Yeah.
What sense would it make wanting to go out there and do something and I haven't done it home?
Yeah. Right.
You know, and getting into theatre locally, getting into theatre here on the whole, you know, I've made great friends. It helps you see yourself differently, better. It helps you look at the world scenarios with a different, or it enhances your mind's eye in how you see things. And I wouldn't change, or I have no regrets doing theatre at all. I still love film.
Yeah. I'm seeing that in your eyes. But it's just amazing because here you're saying that there was a host of local actors getting the opportunity to just make little cameos on this production. This has to be something that is a little historical in terms of local actors getting involved in a big Hollywood production. Is this something that you think more and more we're going to see as time goes by? Are Hollywood producers going to be coming to these parts to do much more of these things? Is that the vibe you're getting?
Definitely, because I take this opportunity to say one of the other main characters of this movie that we need not forget is Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
In terms of location, backdrop, they chose our country, right? And we have the rebate through the Trinidad and Tobago Film Company, which, you know, we're advertising to producers, directors near and far around the world that Trinidad and Tobago is a viable option or location for you to make film.
Right.
You know, we are people who are very versatile, and our land is versatile as well because it's a little powder here, and we could look like other parts of the world. Like we did it with Home Again, replicating Jamaica.
Right.
We can do it again. And so I think this is just going to open the door to much more opportunities for Trinidad and Tobago, for us as actors, because we have the mixing of foreign teams with local teams coming here working. You know, we have the director who was Roger Bob, he came here, but in terms of technical staff, Trinities were hired as well, you know.
Excellent. Guys, I want to take a short break. We're coming back. We have a little surprise in the second segment for you guys.
All right.
This is how we do it on a cup of Joe. This is a cup of Joe, so you might get a cup of something. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about Lisa Wickham and her role. And I know you guys work closely with her. So we'll talk about Lisa and the great work that she has been doing here in the film industry in Trinidad and Tobago. This is a cup of Joe. We're coming right back.
Maria's jeans, with her since college. Sarah's dress, always her best party mate. Laura and her blouse, friends through 2 kids. Want to keep fitting into your clothes? Try Fitness. Delicious crunchy flakes made with whole grain, which can help you maintain your figure. Fitness, keep on zipping.
Hey, we're back, and of course, this morning, as we told you, we're sharing a cup with 2 local actors, Kevon Brooks and Russel Wilkinson. They were part of the Girlfriends Getaway film that was produced and filmed right here in Sweet TNT. It was a destination, Trinidad and Tobago, starring in this film, according to these two gentlemen. It launched this week. If you haven't gone to see it yet, it's in Movie Town. Go and check it out. Guys, I just want to how were you all selected? What was that selection process like?
We went through the same process as everybody else. You know, you
Screen.
get the audition, you
Yeah.
go to the audition, you try out, and you sit waiting with fingers crossed, hoping that you get a part.
Cold sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What role did you play?
I play Ralph.
Ralph.
Yes.
Who's Ralph? Well, I say I
Ralph
haven't seen it
is-
yet, so
Ralph is your typical Trini guy.
Right.
You know, loves to party, loves to have a good time, and happens to meet up with one of the girls on their getaway.
right.
And I will leave the rest up to you. So when you go and see it, you're going to see exactly
You
what Ralph
almost play
does.
Russell.
Pretty much. Pretty
You
much.
almost play Russell. You didn't have to do much acting.
I mean,
And Kevon, how about you?
I played Scully, full stop.
You want to give me a little hint on who Scully was, right?
Scully is a native. He's a supplier. And, he's a supplier of.
He's a supplier.
He's a supplier of
Good times.
necessary. He's a supplier of good times.
Good time.
Full stop. Goes to the movie.
I'm going to see
Goes to
this.
the movie.
So as we wrap up, be sure I'm going to see it. All right, guys. Tell me a little bit about the role Lisa Wickham has played in this whole production. I know she's been doing great work behind the scenes in terms of the film industry here in Trinidad.
Wow. Lisa Wickham is, what's the big term for it? Local line producer. I think if it's not that, Lisa, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Please send me a message, correct me.
Yes.
You know, yeah, and just making these links outside and bringing that work home for us is like, you know, she's like Gaia from the Captain Planets. You know, she choose the planeteers, she introduced them to Captain Planet, and go and do something good. You know, so I mean, much props to Lisa Wickham.
well, she pretty much was given the task because when they made the decision to film in Trinidad and Tobago, they contacted Lisa and they was like, "We're coming."
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, fine. When are you coming?" In 2 weeks. To film when? In 2 weeks.
Wow.
So she pretty much had to like assemble the crew, cast the film crew, everyone, like from audio to like everything else.
Full
else. So,
production.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
In 2 weeks' time. Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Lisa.
no, as a superwoman. Yeah. Superwoman.
Definitely.
Yeah. Excellent. She's been kind of working the ground level so often, and you know she was doing good work behind the ground, and I think it's now coming to some fruition.
Of course.
Yeah, it's coming to some
I mean,
fruition.
for me in particular, you've seen Lisa from Dateline, and then
you
end up working with this woman. It's like,
yeah, it's
much
a humbling
respect.
experience.
Yeah, all right. Guys, I want to congratulate you all, but what I said, I have a little surprise.
all right.
I want to introduce my mixologist. His name is Odin Nero. Don't get too excited.
Sorry.
Don't get too excited.
Nero.
But he will come and toss a couple mixes together for you, and hopefully you will enjoy.
Well, all right.
All right. Let's introduce Nero. All right, guys. So here comes.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Nero. Morning, sir.
How's everything?
How are you doing?
Where are you guys today?
We have two actors on set this morning.
What? I'm mixing cocktails for two
Hollywood actors.
Hollywood actors.
Hollywood actors.
What? Oh, they're making me feel nice.
Yeah. Right, so we have Kevon and Russell.
All right, Nero is the name. How's everything?
Good, man.
All right, so today I'm gonna.
Wait, you're hitting first.
Let me see. He look like the bad man there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So what
man I'll have to be.
he looks at you and decides what kind of drink will suit you.
Give me something.
So
Get you something.
Yeah.
All right. Always a cocktail. It wouldn't be all girly. It's still gonna be manly, strong. You understand?
You is a professional.
All right. Right. We will start.
That bad man drink. That's coming.
Of course. I like Hennessy.
All right.
As a man, Hennessy. So you start with that fear, right?
All right.
So you're going to 2 ounces of Hennessy, yes. Right, you like Hennessy with a drink?
Vodka, gin, but you do your thing.
Vodka, gin?
Yeah.
What? Well, I should have known that next time. You go with a shot of espresso.
All right.
The name of this cocktail is wake-up call.
Wake up call.
Right? I did at the side a little cinnamon-infused syrup.
All right.
To give it that little flavor and to cut the bitterness of the espresso. Everybody. Cinnamon-infused syrup.
Syrup. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right? Of course, it's Hennessy. Usually they put Hennessy neat in our brandy snifter, but we're going to make an exception.
All right.
Laughing at where
The good old shake, boy. The good old shake, yeah.
Right, and for the cocktail, have a little bit of burnt brown sugar on a cinnamon stick. You use that as a stirrer.
What are you getting?
Take all the flavors.
You're
bring all
getting
the
Kevon
flavors.
excited.
Of course.
So cinnamon is heavily cinnamon flavored.
Not too much heavily flavored, but you'll get that
You get that cinnamon.
nice cinnamon flavor. It brings all the flavor in the Hennessy.
Okay.
Right?
Right,
Tell me
so
what you
that-
think.
Thank you, sir.
That's a Kevon.
And for you, sir, the
Russel.
silent one.
Yeah.
What I'm making
This
for
man is
you
a model, huh?
is a model. To make it look good then.
Yeah, something like that.
Right, we have Eldorado 15.
I can drink this now while I wait.
Yeah, no, you go
But
ahead.
you could go ahead and drink it.
Unless you want to do a cheers, but I mean, if you want to
Well, we go cheers.
you cheers, you cheers.
You have 2 ounce Eldorado 15.
Right.
Some lime juice, about 2 ounce also.
Yeah, the jot down this lime juice.
Yes.
You could
And
go
we
on
have
to
some
Trinity.com and get and Trinity will come and get the full recipe.
Don't make what's going
Don't
on.
worry, there's not cinnamon syrup. There's the simple regular syrup.
All right.
Just to kill that lime sour taste. Let's get a glass. Can't get it in no martini glass, so Scotch glass, all the way. This one is with a twist.
What kind of twist is it?
What kind of twist? Well, hopefully he can get too frightened because there's a little fire and thing involved in it now.
New Year light fire away.
Look at that light up,
New Year light fire.
I don't know say I like fire, but it gives a nice touch to the cocktail, a little flair.
What does it do when you infuse a drink with fire?
It actually burns the alcohol, so it'll bring out whatever flavor. Not
Intensifies
all,
it.
yeah, not
Yeah.
all alcohol does that.
Okay.
Right here I have a piece of orange peel.
Okay.
See, that is a citrus drink I'm doing. Right, it will bring out that nice citrus flavor in the cocktail. I ain't finished yet, no. Hold on. Some drambuie here. And this is is there more alcohol? Let's make it more fun.
I could come on the show again?
Yeah. You welcome anytime, Kevin. Anytime. Whoa.
Right, pour it over the lime, the orange, sorry. You'll get that finish.
You like
You like.
fire, boy. You like fire.
Right? Enjoy it. What do you
Master
guys
Nero.
think? And don't forget to tell me.
Thank you very much, Nero. Thank you
welcome.
very much. Thank you
Take
very
care,
much. Guys, drink up. Cheers to girlfriends.
Well, sir, to girlfriends,
Girlfriends
get
Getaway.
away. To more work.
Yes.
Bottoms up.
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you very
Right,
much.
enjoy the drinks, and we will hopefully see you all on a big screen. Oh,
Good morning.
good.
I have finally arrived.
Great to meet you guys, and hope to see you guys on a big screen coming
All
soon.
right, thank you very
sometime
much.
again. All right, we have Kevon and of course Russel Wilkinson here with us this morning, sharing a cup and enjoying their drinks. We take a short break here. Still a lot to come on this Foodie Friday episode of Cup of Joe. So do stay with us.
Here's how you can use Rani flatbread to make a quick and delicious snack. You give salsa a cream cheese flip, make it into a dip, cut Rani into triangular strips and bake them into chips.
Now that's a Rani good idea. Hello there. I'm sure you recognize him, but you may not know me. I'm Mr. Peanut's stunt double. I used to go by Mr. Peanut Butter, but somebody thought I was infringing on his trademark. So now I have to go by Doug. Peanut Butter Doug. Roll it!
Cut. Action. Cut.
Amazing stuff. You paying attention over there? That's called acting. That's what separates the real actors. I'm okay. Introducing Planters Peanut Butter. Naturally remarkable.
All right, thanks for staying with us, folks. So welcome to La Cantina's Kitchen, where the Star Ingredient Challenge happens. This is where it happens. This is where the magic takes place. This is where Chef Keron Innes of La Cantina, the head chef here at La Cantina, is challenged by A.S. Bryden and the TriniCooks.com and the team at Cup of Joe. This week on the Star Ingredient Challenge, the ingredient is... That's right, it's Maxwell House Coffee. Thank you very much, Kelly. Maxwell House Coffee, Chef Keron Innes. Hit me.
Banana bread. Coffee and banana bread.
Coffee and banana bread.
Yes.
That came immediately to you.
Yes.
Why?
Because coffee is better. So the only thing I could think about is something sweet to incorporate with the coffee.
All right, get straight to it, Chef. Let's get your process going because we can't wait to see. So you're baking this
I'm
this
baking
week.
this.
You're baking
I'm
this
baking.
week.
I'm
You're
baking.
custom baking?
No, I'm not. I'm not a baker.
You're not a baker?
I'm not a baker.
Okay.
So this is a challenge for me.
This is a challenge.
Yes, it is. So we're going to start off with some butter. We're going to use 2 cups of sugar.
Right.
We add that in a mixing bowl.
Butter, sugar. Simple baking ingredients.
Simple baking ingredient.
And are you a coffee drinker? Do you know?
No, I'm not a coffee drinker. We have to mix this till the batter gets light and fluffy.
Light and fluffy?
Yeah.
How long do you think that needs to get light and fluffy?
About 5 minutes or less. Then you add your eggs. You add 3 eggs. But each one you add individually, not at the same time.
Oh, okay. Add and mix.
Yeah.
To make coffee stand out in this, Chef, what's the key to make coffee stand out in this dish?
Grind it.
Okay.
It's already small, but if you grind it finer, you get the flavor of it. Alright, we leave this here for a while. Then we could get some nuts. I use almond nuts.
Right,
Just rest this here for a while.
Purpose of the almond nuts would be for?
Flavor, decoration,
Okay.
garnish.
Okay. Nice.
So you just lightly cut them.
And I have good knife skills to cut nuts, boy.
Okay, else you lose some fingers while doing it.
Yeah. To cut nuts, your knife skills have to be on.
Or you could put them in a blender.
Right. That make a little more sense for me.
Yeah, safer.
I would lose a couple of fingers for sure by now.
Alright, we have the nuts here. You could leave that to the side there. Got some flour.
Alright.
Get a mixing bowl. And you sift your flour.
Nice.
You could use about 2 cups, 2.5 cups of flour.
2.5 cups of flour. And it's important to sift the flour. Why?
Yes,
Why?
because sometimes you get lumps and you don't want your bread to come out with lumps. You want to come
Lumpy.
out smooth.
Right, lumpy bread is not good.
So you see like all this, so that
Yes,
won't be
yes,
in your
right.
bread. let's throw that there. All right, get some bananas.
The bananas look very ripe. That's important.
The riper the better.
The riper the better. Because that means it's sweeter.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So you can use.
I work that out all on my own, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You can use 3 bananas. Or you could use more according to how you like bananas. You
Right.
want more flavor, more sweetness to it. And you crush those. Now after crushing it, add it with the mixture
Okay.
and blend it for the next 5 minutes. Alright. Take that out and you add it to the flour.
The star ingredient, coffee, is actually the last ingredient
The
that you
last
added.
ingredient.
What
After you
texture?
get some flour on you there,
I'll send him a laundry bill to you, no problem. what texture are you looking for here?
a smooth texture.
Smooth?
Yeah, everything blended, incorporated in one.
I see why I don't like bacon, chef.
Yes,
plenty,
flour,
plenty,
mess.
plenty mess, and that's a muscle work there.
Plenty, a lot.
Maxwell House Coffee is a strong blend.
For me, yes.
It's a strong blend. For the average baker, how do you know when that's done? I know you said a smooth texture, but I mean, how that doesn't look smooth to me. How do you know when you've mixed enough?
Well, if you look at the side of the bowls,
Right.
right, you see we'll have some flour and stuff.
Right.
And then when you pick up some with a spoon, and you see that? So you're not seeing it lumping.
Right,
See
okay,
no
okay.
lumps?
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
okay. Oh, that's the smoothness you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the
okay,
smoothness I'm
okay.
talking about. You see, just a little. So you can see the little pieces of banana, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And if you look closely, you see the grains of coffee.
The grains of coffee as well. How much coffee you had a day, I think? About half a cup?
I put about 2 ounces.
Okay.
Alright, leave this here. Get a mixing bowl. Add some butter again. And you grease your pan. So it would not stick when you're baking. It come out very easy.
Yes, yes, yes. Messy dish.
Messy dish, messy dish. You have some people that don't like baking, they use a spoon to do everything.
Right, yeah, yeah.
You do it with your hands,
do it
you
with your
finish
hands.
faster.
Yeah.
Use the same spoon. Now with this you could get about two breads out from it.
Oh, okay. Looks a little, but you can get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you say you'll fill that.
No,
dish.
you don't fill the dish,
Half?
you half it.
Half.
Because when it bakes it rise.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Of
So you
course,
want to
yeah,
leave
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah,
you want to leave some room for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. That's one. And you sprinkle some nuts. And you sprinkle a little bit of coffee on top.
More coffee on top of it.
For you to get that coffee flavor.
Right.
Right, and then you pay to bake
And
for
you bake.
about 35 to 40 minutes,
Good.
350 degrees.
Sure, the degrees. All right, so chef, while you bake up that, you will get ready, of course, to serve us on the tasting table. You want to join us on the tasting table after this. So we will come right back when Chef Keron and his plates his coffee and banana nut bread. Sounds like a big dish. Can't wait to taste it. Join us on the tasting table next.
Why settle for a one-note cereal? Get more with Honey Bunches of Oats. 4 nutritious grains come together for more taste, more texture, more healthy satisfaction. Have a bowl of happy.
Hello there. I'm sure you recognize him, but you may not know me. I'm Mr. Peanut's stunt double. I used to go by Mr. Peanut Butter, but somebody thought I was infringing on his trademark. So now I have to go by Doug. Peanut Butter Doug. Roll it.
Cut. Action. Cut.
Amazing stuff. You paying attention over there? That's called acting. That's what separates the real actors. I'm okay. Introducing Planters Peanut Butter. Naturally remarkable.
All right, folks, welcome to what is the tasting table here as the Star Ingredient Challenge continues at La Cantina. This week, AS Bryden, TriniCooks.com, La Cantina presented Chef Keron Innes with another ingredient to challenge him. The ingredient on the table this week, Maxwell Coffee, Maxwell House Coffee. Chef Innes prepared a baked dish that he's going to describe for us in a while. At the tasting table, I have with me one of the brand managers at AS Bryden, Giselle Mendez, is with me. Welcome, Giselle.
Good morning, Joel.
And welcome to the tasting table again, Chef Keron Innes.
Thank you.
Chef Keron, when you saw Maxwell House Coffee, what was your first thought?
Well, coffee, I'm not really a coffee person, so this one was really a challenge for me, knowing that coffee is bitter when I tasted it. So I said I'll put something sweet to incorporate with the coffee to give it some taste.
What did you do first? Tell us what you did first.
Well, I made a coffee and banana nut bread.
Coffee and banana. So banana was the sweet element that you added.
Yes.
And that balanced off the bitter coffee.
bitterness with the coffee.
So really, you know, when you drink coffee, for the coffee drinkers, obviously if you drink coffee with sugar, it sweetens the coffee.
Yes.
So cooking with coffee, it poses a little different challenge.
Yes.
And that's why you had to probably come up with something
sweet to give it that kick.
And yeah. All right.
But it certainly does smell lovely.
The aroma is fantastic.
Yes, it is.
So we can't wait to bite it.
Ready to dig in?
No knives and forks required here. We just dig in.
Joel, you didn't prep me.
We just dig in. We just dig
Sure.
in. All right. So it's coffee and banana bread. Chef, it's topped with
almonds.
Almonds. Oh, and we have actual coffee, Maxwell House Coffee. Thank you very much.
Very nice and rich. I'm tasting that banana, the nuts. Very nice.
Thank you, Amelia.
Take a cup
But
of coffee.
I'm wondering,
Thank you.
Chef, the coffee, tell me about the process in terms of getting the coffee flavor into the bread.
Well, what I did, I put it in a grinder and I just grind it, make it powder form. Then put it whole because I find the grains was a little big. So I made it powder form and I incorporate with the mixture, the batter.
With the batter itself.
Yes,
with the batter itself. So this is not challenging for one of the home cooks.
No,
to
it is
do.
not. It's very easy.
Do you have to have a fancy grinder or?
No, put it in a blender. Or you can even do it with a spoon in a bowl.
Right.
And just crush it.
And just crush it.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
I like simple recipes
Yes.
that end up tasting this good.
This good.
Yes.
It's very, very good, Chef.
Yes, very nice.
Very good. The coffee and the banana complementing each other. Well done, Chef Keron Innes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much once
Thank you
again.
very much. Very delicious.
And dusted with coffee, I suppose.
Dusted with coffee. You're right.
Presentation is important. All right, Giselle, you happy with that?
Very happy. 10 stars, chef. 10 stars.
All right, Chef Keron Innes, thank you very much. See you back next week here at the tasting table when you will present another dish, another challenge in the Star Ingredient Challenge here on A Cup of Joe. Thanking our kind sponsors, Maxwell House and AS Bryden, for this week's edition of a Star Ingredient Challenge. We'll see you back here next week, where Chef Keron Innes of La Cantina will be challenged with another Star Ingredient.
Maria's jeans, with her since college. Sarah's dress, always her best party mate. Laura and her blouse, friends through 2 kids. Want to keep fitting into your clothes? Try Fitness. Delicious crunchy flakes made with whole grain, which can help you maintain your figure. Fitness, keep on zipping.
Hey folks, it's time for Buy Local, Cook Local, courtesy TriniCooks.com, where you can get all the ingredients that we have presented here on Buy Local, Cook Local over the course of the last couple seasons. Today, I have a chef in the house. She has packaged her own line of chutneys, and I'm talking about Sabrina's Exotic Chutneys. All sorts of flavors that I can't wait to dig into, and she's already plated 2 wonderful dishes, and I can't wait to get into it. Let's first introduce Sabrina. Sabrina, welcome. So glad that you could join us.
Thank you.
First of all, tell me about the inspiration. Why chutneys?
Chutneys is basically because it's one of the most versatile products that I could work with. It really gives me a medium to play with. This is one of the ways that I could really be an Einstein and create what I want to create by blending fruits, vegetables, adding different spices, different indigenous spices that, Mama and Auntie used to use, and really be able to create something that is indigenous to us, but at the same time, wow, the person that will come from abroad and really want to sample something different, but still local.
Because when you think chutneys, I think you obviously think like mango chutney.
Yeah.
There's I think the staple chutney.
Yeah.
But you have done a host of other flavors using different fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about some of the things you've done, because I'm seeing pawpaw and sorrel.
Yes.
That's an interesting combination.
Yes. Pawpaw and sorrel, I mean, one of the reasons why I stepped away from the mango, I stepped away from the tamarind, is because I really love Trinidad flavor. We have so much to offer when it comes to the richness of our flavors. And why not use other local ingredients? Sorrel, pawpaw, it has a really nice crunchy base. Sorrel has that really tangy. And why just use sorrel Christmas time? It's such a lovely fruit. Right. And then one of the things, but using that sorrel and pawpaw, most of the times I really like to advertise Trinidad to the person abroad.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't want them to only come at Christmas and then get sorrel. I want them to be able to come down, get something that is sorrel, remind them of Mama and Trini, but at the same time be able to carry it back and be able to eat with anything that they would have out there that will remind them of home, but still give them a different punch and a different twist.
And you also use vegetables, because that also intrigued me as well. In terms of pumpkin chutney, I think it was one of the ones that was hard to combine. How did you put that together in terms of a product?
Well, one of the things with using vegetables is because a lot of people shy away from vegetables. Oh, vegetables is just for healthy persons who want to eat it. But I really wanted to do something that when you eat, even though you're eating a vegetable, it gives you a punch. It gives like, ooh, chow. The flavors that we are accustomed with. That you could really take a vegetable, mix it with a fruit, like this one is with pumpkin and pineapple, and really give it that punch and make it fun to eat.
Right. So because, is it chutneys, when you're using chutneys, you think spicy, you think hot? Are your chutneys hot and spicy?
They are, all of them do have a spice, but I really try to tone it down, because as much as I like to use hot, I also like to use flavor. Flavor is first, hotness is second. And I want it to be comfortable for anybody who does not eat pepper, somebody who likes pepper, and find that balance, that medium between there, so everybody could basically enjoy the product.
Yeah, because I think you're right. I just tasted what you described. You taste the flavor first, the fruit or the vegetable,
and then you get that little,
and then you get a little zing.
Punch at the end there. Yeah.
It's also known as a condiment.
Yeah.
Chutney is a condiment. You put it on doubles and...
You can put it on doubles. You can eat it with pilau.
Right.
If you want to open your roti and slap a little dab of that inside there, you can do that. It also really goes well with others. that little hors d'oeuvres that you serve, instead of just the mango and the tamarind that we were saying, you know, a nice crouton with some cheese. A lady told me that she makes the eggplant ancha with cream cheese, and she put that as one of her hors d'oeuvres that she does. She does catering, and I found that was one of the best combinations that she was telling me about. But all of these could top shrimp,
anything.
Roasted chicken, grilled chicken.
Right, because that's what I'm not going to say. I wanted to describe what you have before. Because
Yeah.
outside of it just being used as a condiment,
Yeah.
you can actually use it in a recipe.
That's right.
And cook with it.
Yeah.
And obviously you've done that because your culinary skills have come out here. Tell me what you've done here for us. This is the food that we're going to look at.
Okay, what we have here is basically, we have sauteed mushrooms with pak choy, and on top there, what we did a spiced chicken, and we took the pawpaw and sorrel chutney, and then we blended that with a little lime juice, sugar. We brought that down in a pot, in a saucepan, and once you blend it, it becomes really nice and thick and glossy. Nothing
Intensify the flavor.
intensifies the flavor, and that's basically that's simply it. You just blend the chutney, add a little lime juice, water, a little touch of sugar, and you just glaze your chicken, your lamb, fish even if, and
But this is chicken I'm having here.
that's roasted. Yeah, that's a roasted spiced chicken.
With pawpaw and sorrel chutney.
Yeah, glaze. Yeah.
Nice,
You could also use that glaze as a sauce.
All right. All right. Very good. And tell me about the shrimp.
Okay, what we have here is one of the chutneys. This is the passion fruits and pineapple. What this is a passion fruit and pineapple pepper shrimp. What we did is we basically took that local seasoning, like your pimentos, your onions, your garlic, your shanabani. You season the shrimp with that. You take it, you saute that in a pan. You add some hot sauce, but right to the end when it's already cooked, and you feel that you're going to turn off the stove, you basically take a few ounces of your passion fruit pineapple, you add that to it, and you just toss it up and glaze your shrimp with it, and it gives that nice extra tangy punch.
Right. So it's passion fruit.
Passion fruit and pineapple chutney. You'll get that punch.
Okay. It's fantastic. As I said, it's not just a condiment. You
Yeah.
can actually use it in recipes. Sabrina, I want to thank you so much. Your products are available
We have
countrywide?
It is not countrywide as yet. It is, you can get all the flavors at Bloom's Imports, and we also do upmarket on the first Saturday of every month.
Yeah.
And then we are also every Saturday at the Green Market up in Santa Cruz. Yeah, San Antonio.
All those lovely
and
markets.
Sundays now.
And Sundays. as
Sundays.
Well. And Sundays.
All the
Sabrina,
flavors.
Thank you so much. And you can get these recipes. Go straight to our website, trinicooks.com. Use the chutneys done by Sabrina and create these wonderful recipes. You can try it yourself at home in your own kitchen. trinicooks.com. Can I get the names once again? This is the
spice roasted chicken.
Spice roasted
glazed
chicken.
with pawpaw sorrel on top of sauteed pak choy and mushrooms. And we have our passion fruit and pineapple spice pepper shrimp on top of a bed of lettuce.
I couldn't describe it any better. Thank you very much,
Thank
Sabrina.
you.
That was Buy Local, Cook Local, brought to you by trinicooks.com. Thanking you very much for all the local artisans that continue to pass through here on A Cup of Joe. We're taking a short break. We put a wrap on it afterwards.
One morning, Peter walked out to find every flower that he never stopped to notice, every sunrise that he never watched, every football match he forgot to play with his son, and arrived at the cafe to find every conversation he never had with his father. And it was only then that Peter finally decided to wake up. Wake up to life. Nescafe. Nestle. Good food, good life.
All right, that's it, folks. We are wrapping up this Foodie Fridays. My stomach is full.
As usual.
As usual.
Yes, we are well satisfied.
Yes.
After Foodie Friday.
Bill Jackson, I have to pace myself in terms of how much I eat on a Foodie Friday.
Yes, you should, because I will tell Chanel on you. Portion control, portion control, portion control.
Chanel didn't cater for Foodie
No,
Friday.
because what you see Joel actually eating on camera, all right, fine, but it's all the other stuff that we eat off camera. There is no kind of rhyme or reason or portion control where it's concerned. There's just general munching that's going on.
Chanel, that is not true,
Chanel, would I be dishonest? Look at his face. Would I be dishonest? Anyway,
Hey, have fun.
we were privileged enough to chat with those guys where the movie is concerned,
Yeah.
Girlfriends Getaway. And I've been looking at some of the trailers, and what stands out to me is, you know, your ear gets attuned to, I mean, we look at movies all the time. I'm a big cinema buff, a movie buff. I like to watch movies in the cinema. So most times you see movies that generally has an all-American cast. So when you look at a movie, your ear is keyed into the way they sound.
Right.
So in the midst of the four leads having that Trini accent, the way we speak,
Right.
at first it makes you jump.
It makes you jump.
It makes you jump. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of mind-blowing. The trailers alone. So I could just imagine what the full experience must have been like.
Must go check it out.
Mhm.
I'll try and go check it out this weekend. It's still on, right? Movie Town?
Yeah, it's still on at
Yeah,
Movie Town.
it's still
So,
on at
I mean,
Movie
yeah,
Town.
you should definitely check that out.
You never thought of doing screen acting and Hollywood?
No. I have always been a theater buff. Then every now and again I'd see a movie and I'd say, all right, that. If I was to do film, that. But apart from being more akin to stage and all that stage and musical theater and that kind of stuff has to offer, I tend to find, particularly locally too, because you know we have a budding local film industry, I'm generally never the look that they're going for.
You are not the look?
Mm-mm. I am aware of the fact that I don't necessarily fit the mold. You have to be a little bit malleable and
You're not malleable?
flexible in terms of it. I'm not cutting my hair.
Oh.
You understand? I have tattoos, I have piercings, and I'm not necessarily willing to adapt.
Okay.
For film, and it's very weird. I'm willing to adapt. I'm a little bit more willing to adapt for stage, but not necessarily for film.
So will you cut your hair for
Stage in Trinidad, no.
Okay, so you're not willing to go to
If I was on Broadway, maybe.
Oh.
But in Trinidad, no.
Well, that's interesting. Because so if there's a rule, a bill that dictates that a producer looking and saying, okay, we need someone to play this. A Bill Jackson, that's the girl we're looking for. And they call you.
Where? Where is this set?
It could be set anywhere, but
It depends on what it is and where it is, and
if
that
you are
type of
you are the look that they are actually looking for want of a better phrase.
Well, if I was the look, then I
Then you go for it?
wouldn't need to cut my hair.
But you're hesitant because most times you think that if you audition, you may not be the look you think that they are
The
looking
thing is,
for.
it's not I'm hesitant to audition. You know, I've auditioned in the past.
You have?
You know, I mean, I'm a good sport. I'll audition, you know. I just generally find, particularly in TNT, it seems as though the genre of the types of movies that they lean towards, there's not necessarily always a space for a particular demographic. And that's fine.
No, that's not fine. I'm thinking that's not fine, Bill Jackson. I am actually disturbed that I'm actually
You're
hearing
disturbed,
it.
and that's why I'm a producer now. Because I feel as though, I mean, even though it's not film, within the realm that is theater, I mean, maybe my little production company could make a bit of a difference. You understand?
And this is in the local film industry you're talking about,
Yes.
We're not talking about...
Yes, and I'm sure people will look at it and probably, I don't know if they'd be upset. Some people might agree with me. It is what it is.
Well, I mean, not everybody would agree
It
with
is
you
what
on
it is,
that,
you know, and
yeah.
that's fine.
I got you.
That's my perspective on
That's
it.
your perspective.
That's
All
my
right,
perspective
all
on
right,
it. But I will be going to see Girlfriends Getaway.
Yeah,
I will.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to chatting with the guys. It must have been an experience, I think, for them. And I'm not sure how many actors were involved.
Oh, from what I had quite a few friends who were a part of it, and it seemed like literally everybody and their auntie, you know, was able to be a part of the experience. So that's great. The more people that we can have locally be a part of what is an internationally based type experience like that, I think that could only serve us in good stead.
Oh, as well.
So yeah.
All right.
All right. So yeah.
That's it.
Great stuff. As per usual.
Enjoy the banana bread.
I mean,
coffee,
usually I'm not a huge banana bread fan, but it was quite lovely.
I like bananas in terms of I would do a banana punch.
You can make banana bread?
No. I shouldn't say no. I've never tried. I'm not a big baker.
Okay.
I would like to dabble. I like to dabble in the kitchen with cooking because I can experiment and throw a little bit of the seed.
You never know what's going to happen.
But when it's baking, I think based on my knowledge of baking, it's precise. Yeah, you're right. I never know what's going to happen. So sometimes it just comes out and Marilla would eat it. And then I say, okay, that tastes good. But when she take a little bit of that, she put aside the plate. I say, all right, back to the drawing board.
Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. When she pushes the plate, it's a miss. All right, fair.
And then she might take a second bite. And
it'll grow on her.
She would say, no, she just take it because she say, oh Lord, let me make it feel like it's too bad.
Fine.
Yeah, but I know I missed there. But baking is a precise thing. You got a quarter cup. 1 teaspoon. If you put a little more of this or a little more of that, I think it throws the entire
thing off.
Yeah. So I admire bakers.
Fair.
Yep.
All right,
that's it.
So thanks, guys, for being with us for yet another week on A Cup of Joe. And if you, again, let's say thank you so much to the folks at Drink Lounge and Bistro, as well as the folks at La Cantina. We also want to say thank you to Amanda, Faces of Belarus.
Yes, keeps us looking all prim and ready.
That's right. If you would like to get in contact with us, feel free to check us out at...
You always put
I do my best, Vanna White.
On a cup of Joe TT on Facebook and Twitter, as well as if you want to drop us an email, you can drop us an email at acupofjoe@tt@gmail.com. Follow us on our YouTube channel as well. It's Villa Info Production Studio. We have all our episodes uploaded there. If you missed us in the daytime, check us out anytime. That's it, my dear.
Yes, sir. Until next Monday.
Yeah, see you next week. Folks, enjoy your weekend. We will see you back here on Monday. Start of a new work week here in TNT.